Jesus Christ, you don't know the rules?
Have an aneurysm, why don't you?
There are certain rules that one must abide by in order to successfully survive a horror movie. For instance, number 1, you can never have sex. Big no-no! Big no!
I'm a dead man.
Sex equals death, okay? Number 2, you can never drink or do drugs. No, the sin factor. It's a sin. It's an extension of number 1. And number 3, never, ever, ever, under any circumstances say, I'll be right back. Because you won't be back.
I'm getting another beer. You want one?
Yeah, sure.
I'll be right back.
You see, you push the laws and you end up dead. Okay, I'll see you in the kitchen with a knife.
Alfred Hitchcock was an influential man to the horror genre. In Psycho, he creates a killer who is an ordinary man. He changed up the principles by killing off the main character first. Many people check behind their shower curtain because of Psycho. Then there's The Haunting, where the audience is uncomfortable by seeing a lesbian couple on screen flaunting their feminine sexuality. The ghosts are not the villains, but the disruptive force of lesbian desire is. Night of the Living Dead is the first horror film to have a lead black, and it created the standards for a zombie genre. It is shown in black and white to show the crossover between classic and modern horror films. In Jaws, the suspense is created through the music as we wait for the shark to appear. Many people stopped going in the ocean once they saw this film. In Halloween, masks are used to hide the identity of the killer and to create the sense that it could be anyone. This movie was the first of the slasher series. Here's an innocent little girl who becomes possessed by a demon spirit. The special effects make the movie most memorable and captivating. Is the devil real or not? Friday the 13th is another slasher movie, but it's set in the woods at a camp. The killer, Jason Voorhees, wears a typical hockey mask and is a badass, but he does not seem to ever die. The Shining is more of a psychological horror film. Not only does the father go crazy, the son sees blood gushing from the walls. The movie goes on, but somehow manages to keep the audience enthralled.
Here's Johnny!
Nightmare on Elm Street created quite a hype where Freddy Krueger kills the victims in their dreams where they are most vulnerable. If you die in your dreams, you die in real life. Scream is displayed as being self-aware, and the characters know all the cliches. Masks still hide who the killer is. In the end, the movie made people want caller ID. The Blair Witch Project is the first mockumentary that makes audience feel like they are in the movie, and that this could really happen to them. The strange thing is, the killer or kidnapper or witch is never seen. It seems that Hollywood gets bored with the horror genre, so the Scary Movie franchise is created to make fun of all the horror films of the past decades. Paranormal Activity uses supernatural forces to scare people. The shots are of everyday life rather than the unrealistic scenarios, which makes it more relatable. The Cabin in the Woods has government agents who control 5 college students who are seen as being well-rounded and typical people. But once in the cabin, they become stereotypical cliches. Nothing is as it seems.
They made us choose how we die.
By the way, the government agents even placed bets on which monster the kids would choose.